and we're en route out of Peterborough off to Ottawa. Should be a routine 3-hour cruise all the way to the city. Then we're gonna go see Brian briefly, and I'll explain when we get there. So anyone who's been with the channel for a while knows that I go to school at Algonquin College in Ottawa, Canada's capital city. And the very early vlogs on the channel really started to get going. Some of them were filmed in Ottawa with Brian's Mustang and Ryan's Accord, and Sean and I were there up a little bit together too. So some of these videos or that playlist is right up here. Now, because of COVID, I have to go up sometimes just for in-person labs, which isn't the greatest thing in the world, if I'm honest. It's a lot of money and a lot of time in driving for not a lot of time at the school, but it is what it is. You gotta deal with COVID, right? So that's what we're doing right now, and I figured you guys need to come along for that. You may as well come along for that, and we'll have a little bit of fun while we're there too. Boom, just like that, we're back in Ottawa. There's the Palladium, the stadium that the Ottawa Senators play at. We made it. Not one of my best times, but I was rolling with a Honda Accord. We had a pretty good pace going for a little while. Nothing crazy, nothing to write home about, but we made good time. Now we have to go into Ottawa. We have to go to Brian's house, my overnight stop, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen past that. You will find out though, I'm sure in about 5 seconds. I hope the little montage or whatever I put together for you from Peterborough to here was interesting or entertaining or good, whatever, insert whatever there to make it good. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's see what happens the rest of the night. Alright, now it's impossible for the GoPro to really pick this up, but we just came up a big hill, and way off in the horizon over there, well, not way off, but off in the horizon is the entire Ottawa city. We're you descend kind of into the Ottawa Valley, and that's where the city's at. The city's on a very flat portion of land. There's no hills in Ottawa unless you leave the city and go to Gatineau, or go away from the city. But you can kind of see all of Ottawa's in this shot right here. It's just hard to tell at night, or even during the day with the GoPro and its lens. Not for me this time, thank God. So that's Brian's lair there. That's where we have to get this across that road with a lot of traffic coming by. Let's do this. All right, I'm not sure if you're gonna see me. I'm using the phone light. So the Bonneville, we've made it to Brian's place. The Mustang that you'll remember from some videos is right here. Well, you can kind of see it, yeah, there, that's Mustang. And then we're gonna take the TL for a spin here. It's got lowered suspension by 1 inch, and it's been a minute since I've driven it, so we're gonna take it out. Alright, you join me now in the TL. The TL is going to be in its own video tomorrow, so I'm not going to talk too much about it right now. We're passing Algonquin College right now. This is the building I hang out in. It doesn't look like much at night, but it's a gorgeous building in there, trust me. Right now I'm heading to my overnight stay, and then you won't see much of this car in the video. You'll see a little bit, obviously, but it'll have its own dedicated video that I'll be filming tomorrow morning. So don't worry too much about seeing the TL tonight. This might be the end of today's portion of the video, and you'll see me again tomorrow. You'll see the Acura again tomorrow a little bit. But if not, thank you for watching up to this point, and I'll see you in the morning. And we're back, guys. We're gonna go drop the Acura TL off back at Brian's. We're gonna grab Bonnie, and then we gotta go from Ottawa to Peterborough, then we're going to Toronto, then we're going back to Peterborough, then we're going home for no car-related stuff. Ottawa's school, Toronto, or Peterborough is just a transfer from the Bonneville to my other ride. Toronto is swimming, and then back to Peterborough, that's finally home. So it's gonna be a long day. Come along for the ride with me. C8 Corvette right there. And I already drove by Brian's. No, I didn't. It's right here. We're back to the Bat Cave. Don't look at the address for too long, okay? Don't try and stalk me. Please don't do it. It's not cool. Mustang and beautiful Bonnie. Missed you. All right, I gotta load everything from this car into this car. Then we're gonna do a cold start in the Bonneville, then we're gonna get out of here. Maybe we'll see Brian, but I don't know, we might not see him. So I'll see you in a minute. Brian hasn't come out yet, so he's probably still asleep, but if there's one thing that's gonna wake him up, it's these. But Brian, say hi to everybody. Just say hi, just say your voice.
All right. Hi.
There you go, okay, that's all we need. We're gonna keep him, he's a mystery. He's over there, I'm looking at him, but yeah, no. GoPro battery died. We're in Carlton Place now. Love this startup. Cold starts are better though. All right, and I made it back with like a lot of time to spare. Not really.
No, I've been with them the whole time in the trunk.
Yeah, he's been in the trunk the whole time.
So if you hear like muffled screams for the video, it's just me back there.
It's actually weight distribution. It makes the car handle better if you put his ginormous ass in the trunk.
And it's a huge ass.
Okay.
Dump truck.
Okay, cut. Anyway, we now have to rip. Oh, Jesus Christ. Would you enough with the dump truck? Now we have to go to a friend's house, get in their car, and then we have to go to Toronto.
Read the hat. Read the hat, okay? Just read the hat. There you go.
Holy crap, guys. We finally made it home. It is a very, very late night tonight at the Scully family household. Thank you for watching today's episode of Scully Productions, where we started, I believe, here at the house. No, we started the Bridgenorth Car Show with Sean. We went to Ottawa. Then we got the TL, we were with Brian for a bit. If you haven't seen that video, it's either out already and it's right here, or it'll be the next video that gets released. So if it's the next video that gets released, stay tuned for that. Brian, thank you for lending me the TL. I really, really appreciate that. The TL was awesome. The J-Series engine in that car is one of my favorite 6-cylinder engines ever, really, so far that I've driven. The TL suspension was great, Brian. Great job on the suspension. The brakes are very strong. It actually makes me want to put the GXP brake kit from the GXP Bonneville on this car, because this car could use some better brakes for sure. What else? The transmission, for being a TL automatic transmission, was very good. The sound was great. The cold air intake was awesome. I really liked the car. I just really liked the car in general. I mean, a lot of driving. We go 3 hours there, a few hours driving while I was there, 3 hours back, then all the way to Toronto that you guys saw briefly there. Not really a whole lot to see there. I don't really film or post a whole lot about triathlon because I just don't. That's more me, that's just for me, that's not for you guys. I'm pretty selfish when it comes to the triathlon stuff. And then obviously after that, came back here and here we are. So I'm gonna say it one more time, thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Scully Productions. Don't forget to, as usual, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next episode.